Hey, what's up, everyone? It's Kid John here, back with another video. Today, I'll be going over 5 comic books I'm personally speculating on and investing in. So let's get into it.
They love you, then they hate you, that's the curse. Yeah.
Okay, everyone, so the first book on my list here is Ironheart #1, her first solo run. Now, this book probably costs you about 40 bucks raw, around there, give or take $5 probably. And for a CGC 9.8, I haven't really seen a lot of sales for it, but I think you could probably expect, over 100 for sure. I just personally haven't seen any on eBay. I do check, I try to keep track of this series and this book as much as possible. I just don't see like 9.8s that much on here. I do see a ton of the other Invincible Iron Man 9.8s, but I just don't see her first one. But a 9.8 of the Invincible Iron Man goes for like about 120 bucks, a little over 100. So you could probably say the same for the cover A or just that book in general, Ironheart #1. Now there's a ton of variants for this book. There's ratios, it's a hip hop variant for sure. There's like I said, there's a ton of variants, so you can't go wrong. Even if you have the cover A, I think it's a nice way to get into this nice price point. Like I said, a Wolverine about 40 bucks a raw copy. So this is a book that This is a book I've been picking up for over a year now, and I do have several in my collection, and I will buy some more if I ever see them out in the wild again. So Ironheart #1 makes the list. If you want more details on winning this stand you see in front of you, stay tuned to the end of this video. There'll be more instructions on how and where to be to win this stand. Thank you and good luck. Okay, so next book here is something that's going along with the Multiverse of Madness, the MCU stuff, sticking with the Marvel books here. It is the Avengers issue #7, the first appearance of the Illuminati. Now, I think moving forward that this team is definitely in the works, especially with the variants that the MCU is establishing, and just how they're just introducing this new characters and different forms of characters. I do think we're going to see a Illuminati team in the Multiverse of Madness Doctor Strange movie. It's not our traditional one, obviously, but I think that will lead forward to Doctor Strange making a Illuminati team, because I really do believe that. Rumors have been circulating around that, and that's one thing I do think is true. I think there's parallels between Doctor Strange and Iron Man in the MCU, just being just these important roles, and they're part of the groups they're attached to. With Iron Man being part of the Avengers, he helped fund the Avengers, he upgraded the Avengers, he was an important part of the Avengers. I think Doctor Strange will be that moving forward for the Illuminati. Now, the Illuminati team is a whole different. Now, their purpose is like quite the opposite, of the Avengers. But I do think there's some parallels there with Doctor Strange with that team. So, raws for this book, let's see here, will run you about 40-50 bucks. They're a base, but for a raw, I do believe that a CGC 9.8 sold for under $300 a couple days ago. So yeah, the book is up there for 9.8, but there's a ton of raws you can get, and just try your luck with that. But yeah, this book is something one I do have in my collection. I want more of, and I do believe in the Illuminati team, and all the members of that team are really awesome. So yeah, number two on this list is Avengers #7, the first appearance of the Illuminati. Okay, so number 3 on the list, there's going to be 3 books on this one, because they all go hand in hand. And sticking with the last book I said was the first appearance of Illuminati, Avengers #7. These 3 books here, they're one of those members of that Illuminati team is part of another team, and that is the Inhumans, and their first appearance is Fantastic Four 45 and 46. 45 is it's like their first appearance. Number 2, 46 is like their first full appearance, but you get that awesome, beautiful cover of Black Bolt there. Now, these books, they're pretty cheap, I think, just for what they are. Honestly, they are Fantastic Four books. This is just from their original run. They're not a high number, right? They're like 45, 46, like I said. But they are Silver Age key books. These are key books, and they run you about $100, $200 for like low grade raw copies. graded copies, warning you about that as well. You just pay a little premium for the getting the slab, but they are totally affordable, I believe, for being a Fantastic Four run. I do believe anything Fantastic Four, whatever is attached to, especially these Silver Age keys, are going to explode once the Fantastic Four is introduced to the MCU. And I do think this book will play a part into it. I am a fan of the Humans. I love Black Bolt. The Queen to Black Bolt is Fantastic Four 36. This is also on this list. I left one book out, and that's the first appearance of Medusa. So those 3 books, Fantastic Four 36, 45, and 46, I think they're all books that I want more of. I don't have 36. It's one book I've been looking at a lot recently, keeping track of. I do have 45, 46. I do want a higher grade of those because mine are low grade. But 36, 45, and 46 make the list, and I think they're really cheap, honestly. And just for what they are, Silver Edge Key, Fantastic Four, under that lineage, I think they have massive potential just to even just spike. And of course, you want to stay ahead of the curve, you want to be behind it. So Fantastic Four, 36, 45, and 46 make the list. Okay, so this next book here is near dear to my heart. It's one of my favorite books in my collection, honestly. And it's Wolverine #1. This 1988, his solo run. Now, I'm picking this one just because, like, obviously the 180s and the 181s and the Giant Size X-Men, and at least a 9.8 of the Frank Miller 1982 run, they are getting priced out. 9.8s of the Frank Miller run are like $1,000 for the issue #1. Obviously 180, 181 or what they are, low grade is going to cost you at least a couple grand, and same thing for the Giant Size X-Men. So I do think this book is a undervalued key. They're around $500 for 9.8 direct edition for the book I'm talking about. Now there's newsstands for at least like for double that for sure, but just a regular direct edition will do. Like I said, I don't have a 9.8 in that, so that is on my list. And all these books are they're on my want list. I kind of like baited with the title and the thumbnail and everything. But these are books that I want on my PC, and I'm gonna keep in my PC. So this is one of those books for sure. Like I said, the 9.8 running about $500. Raws are about $100. You might find them a little cheaper near mints, those 8.0s and stuff like that. So those near mint minuses, I should say. So yeah, that book is affordable, and I think there's a lot of room to grow. Especially, like I said, with those 180, 181s being priced out for a lot of people, myself included, and Giant Size X-Men, and also like those, like I said, the Frank Miller limited series issue #1. That book is still affordable, but like in a 9.8, it is pretty expensive. So like I said, get them while you can. I'm trying to get as much as I can, and Wolverine #1, first solo series, 1988, makes the list. Okay, so the last book on my list here is one you see right here behind me, is Mighty Avengers issue 62. This is the first appearance of M'Baku. Recently a lot of rumors been going around, and but I think one of them have been confirmed or is confirmed that M'Baku's role will be expanded on in the MCU. Unfortunately, with the events of Chadwick Boseman and just dealing with the storyline with that moving forward, Winston Duke, the actor who does play M'Baku in the MCU in the Black Panther franchise, has been given a raise. He is having a bigger role, and I personally believe he's going to take over the Black Panther mantle. I think Shuri will be Black Panther for some time, maybe like the first half of the movie, or even like maybe throughout the whole movie. And by the end of the movie, I think M'Baku will be the king of Wakanda. He will take the ring as Black Panther. And I think it's awesome. I think it's well deserved. I think it fits. And I never got really behind the Shuri as Black Panther just because she's more of that. I just never seen it. They played her as something different. They propped her as something different. And M'Baku's a nice natural choice, I think. And so the Mighty Avengers issue 62. Now this book raw will run you about $100. So it is affordable. And it's an awesome cover. I love this cover. It's the browns, like the rust, The yellow as well. This like the two scene or the scene between the two, the Man Ape and Black Panther. I love this book. I do want more in my collection, and it is one that is on my radar for sure. So yeah, the last book on this list is The Mighty Avengers, issue 62, first appearance of M'Baku. Okay, everyone, let me know what you thought of this list here. These are like 5 books, like I said, I'm personally investing in for myself. I know I kind of debated you guys in the thumbnail or the title. These are all spec books for sure and investments, but like I don't sell books. These are all for my own personal collection. So yeah, these 5 books are on my horizon, and let me know if you have any of these books on your list. If you're looking forward to these books, or you're just going to pass on them. Let me know all that down below. Make sure you join me live every Monday for the entire year. I will be giving a comic book stand this week's for the month of January. It is the Omega Red X-Men 4, his first appearance. That's for January, and in February will be a whole different stand. So make sure you join me live every Monday at 5 p.m. Pacific time for your chance to win that prize. And until next time, guys, care John, remember, be the best at what you do.